Hey guys, 40 the Broadway Saiyan here, and the video that you guys are about to watch is going to be my video for TERRA's FR debut. Now the reason why I'm making this pre-intro is just to give you guys a heads up that this is potentially the next FR weapon that is coming out on Global Opera Omnia, based on the last community stream that we got, and also based on the weapons that came out on the JP timeline. And the reason why it's highly speculated to be TERRA is because one, Josh and Crystal said that they don't want to spoil which FR that it is. It's going to be coming out for the Red Comet event. And if you look at the JP timeline, the next seasonal weapon around this time was TERRA. She came out during Christmas and she was a seasonal banner. And if we go off of that timeline, she is the next FR weapon that could potentially be coming out. There were some comments that it could be Arden, but I think it's also going to be TERRA. So this is the reason why this video is going to be about TERRA's FR for Force Your Way with TERRA. Now, if it isn't TERRA, well, then my apologies, and I guess you guys will just have information on TERRA's FR a lot earlier than expected. But from the schedule and the way that it's going, we all think it's probably going to be TERRA's FR. So just wanted to give you guys that heads up before we move on with the video. Thank you guys. Hey guys, before we go ahead and get started with this video, I want to take this time to shout out 5 of my YouTube membership members. They are going to be Kosiol XD, Lens Hunter, Jet Stingren, Saiyan Plays, and KW29. Thank you guys again so much for your support over on YouTube memberships. If you guys are interested in being a part of my YouTube memberships, it only costs 99 cents per month. You'll get a badge right next to your name, access to exclusive emotes, you will be randomly shouted out on videos such as this one, and you will be automatically entered into my monthly $15 gift card giveaway that I do at the end of every month. All of that for 99 cents per month. And before we do move forward with this video, I do have one more thing that I want to mention as a disclaimer. The gameplay showcase that you are about to see right now for TERRA's FR debut is actually going to be showing a second rework that she gets later on when she gets her FR boards. All of the footage that I show comes directly from my JP account, and she's already been updated on JP, so which is why you're going to see a little bit of her abilities behave a little bit differently on this video, but just keep in mind that while she is getting a rework, some of her other skills will not get reworked until she gets this second rework later on. So just something that I do want to put out for a disclaimer. Alright guys, well let's go ahead and get on with the video.
She's got the power. Oh, she's got the power. She's got the power. Yeah, she's got the power. Just the struggle. The strongest takes it all. Till the weakest finally fall. Vision fills her heart and gives her strength that's pure and true. When it seems that all is lost, she knows what she must do. She's got the power. She's got the power. She's got the power. 君に届けよう。楽しいね。She's got the power. 仲間なの。She's got the power. Yeah, she's got the power. みんなを守る力を。行くよ。究極の光。さよなら。
What's up everybody, 40 the Broadway Saiyan here, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel with yet another video on Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, and we're continuing our Force Your Way series. This time we're going to be focused on a speculated character who we think is going to be getting her Force weapon next in Global Dissidia Opera Omnia, and if she does get her Force weapon, she's also going to be getting a rework. And this is going to be Terra, and I did mention at the very beginning of the video that this is pure speculation. However, the way that the schedule was worked around on JP around this time, and with Terra being a seasonal banner with a debut of her FR weapon, likely Terra is going to be the next Force weapon that is coming out for Global Opera Omnia. So we're going to be going ahead and covering that for you guys today. Now, before we go ahead and move forward with the video, I always want to remind my viewers to check out the other fantastic content creators for this game, especially if you're looking for more in-depth information, because you guys know now that I tend to just summarize some of the more important things about these characters that they get as upgrades. But if you're looking for something a bit more in-depth, there are other fantastic content creators out there that provide that type of information. And also, don't forget to check out the plethora of information that I linked down below in the video description as well as the pinned comments. All of that stuff is great information for those of you that want to learn more about Opera Omnia, understand these characters better, so then that way you guys can formulate your own educated decision on whether or not you're going to be investing in these characters. So without further ado, let's go ahead and force your way with Terra.
楽しいね。
仲間だね。
So Terra is a magic damage dealer. With the recent upgrades she got, such as from her LD as well as her burst weapon, she became even more potent as a very powerful magic damage dealer, using insta-turn and consecutive turns to deal massive amounts of damage across multiple turns on enemies. With her rework, she's actually going to be getting a rework to only her skill 2 and her EX. Her skill 2 now, most noteworthy, is dealing 4 HP dumps, and then her EX is now going to be dealing splash damage to non-targets twice, and it's also going to be improving the performance of her dual cast command, as well as giving more buff effects to her Esper Blood framed buff. Now, the brand new weapon she is going to be getting is going to be that sweet FR weapon, where she's going to be partnering up with Kuja and inflicting magic resist down to all enemies, and then dealing a whopping 3 AoE HP attacks with split damage. Now, when you enter the Force time with Terra's Force gauge up, the way that you increase the HP damage bonus is by 20%, taking an action during your own turn using a magic ability, increased by 40% when you are using insta-turn rate abilities on your own turn, and then the last percentage increase by 20% is by using a magic ability with Terra only. Now, these conditions are fairly easy to fulfill, however, because a lot of it really benefits Terra, Terra is going to be the main driver for this FR weapon, especially with her being a magic damage dealer. It just makes sense that they designed it this way. So what are my overall thoughts about Terra? She was already a powerhouse of a damage dealer from the magic department, and with the FR, she just has another way to just fully amp up the amount of magic damage that she can deal. Now, while there are characters that can take advantage of her FR, it really is designed for her, so if you are going to be going to use that FR gauge, just keep in mind that Terra is probably going to be the one you're going to want to use this with, because she's the one that can fully take advantage of all of the HP damage bonus increases, whereas some other characters can only fulfill maybe 1 or 2 of them. All in all, I think she's a powerful character. I myself am actually undecided because I recognize the amount of power that she has, but at the same time, with me being a JP player as well, I know that later down the line, she does get a rerun of her FR weapon, and by that time, she's going to be getting that second rework, and she's also going to be getting her FR boards. So it really depends on if you place value on her now, and you happen to want to use her now throughout the rest of the Shinryu content that we're going to see. Maybe that would influence on whether or not you're going to be pulling for Terra. But for me personally, I think I might wait, even though I know that this could be potentially an early release for her FR weapon in Global Opera Omnia. Hopefully this video helps you guys prepare for Terra's potential upcoming rework and the debut of her FR weapon in Global Opera Omnia. Thank you guys again for watching. Stay tuned for the next video and stay blessed.